Hello guys, today we talk about the new instance Prometun. So I will give you some tricks to solve the puzzle quiz, to do the boss fight, and stats requirement that I will link on the top right of the screen. As you can see, during your path you will find these symbols on the ground that it's required for you to solve the puzzle quiz. Right before the dragon you will find also this door, and if you succeed to solve the puzzle quiz you will get a shortcut. The puzzle quiz, it's a little bit complicated to understand, but once you handle it, it will be easy. So the one on the left, it's always random, this door, but you have free attempt, so it's no problem, okay? The other one that can be on the right or on the top, it's the one that you got as a hint on the ground, okay? So you must find that symbol first, on the top or on the right. Once you get it, the last one it will be the fixed one, so the one that you get as a fixed value at the start of the puzzle quiz, so you don't have to change it, okay? So maybe do some screenshot to be sure. From this room on, you must kill 2 grinders as soon as possible. You have 3 minutes to have extra loot, okay? So how to do it? You must abuse of shock wave skill from the boss. So you aggro the boss near the grinders, wait for the shock wave, that is this wave on the ground, okay? And it do a lot shit of damage to the grinders. So do this 2 times on the 2 rooms where you will find the grinders, and it's a must do to kill the grinders in time, because if you trying DPSing these grinders, you won't have enough time to do it. Okay, so at last boss fight you have to consider that you have to stay sticked together all near the tank, because it's really important to share damage on some important skills from boss. So at this moment of the fight we will take in Bitter Ice Wind. This Bitter Ice Wind, it's a debuff that decrease your damage. Okay, so it's this debuff, is this red debuff, and you cannot avoid to take it. So the thing is that luckily you can dispel this debuff only with this other skill from the boss, that it's Bitter Ice Cyclone. Bitter Ice Cyclone, it's right after the first one. Okay, so once you get the debuff, be prepared to get also this other skill. So if you are a Sin and maybe you are tanking on the back to do more damage to the boss, you have to consider that after the first skill you will get this Bitter Ice Cyclone in direction of the tank. Okay, so as you can see there is this AOE damage, a conical AOE damage on the ground, and if you are on the back of the boss you have to go here where is Gardocore and take this skill. So once you get this skill you will dispel the debuff, as you can see. Also of course you will get tons of damage, so be prepared for it as cleric. Okay. At some point of the battle you will also get Holistic Arrow. This is the skill that you have to share damage with. So at this moment of the fight and in every moment of the fight you always have to be close to the tank. So this time the tank, it's the target of the skill, it's Kenjams, so we are all stick to him. If you don't share damage you will get one shot, so be prepared for it. As you can see right now, even if we are close together, we get a tons of damage. Also consider that we are not using a Shear Buff, so we don't have so much HP. At some moment of the fight you will also get ads. Probably you will get 4 spawn of ads. The first one it's easy because you have all the CD up. So at this moment of the fight you go straight to the mage, everybody together, not like we are doing right now because we were slow. You have to stick together, because if the boss casts Holistic Arrow while you're doing the ads, you get one shot from that skill, as you remember. Also consider that you can also get Bitter Ice Cyclone, as you see. I will go back to let you check. We get also the debuff during the ad spawn, so we are dealing less damage to the ads, so it will be harder for you. to kill ads at this moment of the fight. So we're getting Cyclone, and we also get Dispelled. But if you stay maybe all splitted, you won't get the debuff Dispelled, and you must do it, okay? So as you can see right now, after a spawn of ads, most of time there will be also a prison, okay? So as you can see, as Shackle, it's the prison. As soon as it spawns, you have to kill it as soon as possible. The spawn of the prison, it's always on the tank of on that moment. Let's check also this other skill. It's Crystal Thorn, this one, okay? So as you can see right now, we are not taking any damage, but after 5 seconds you will see a tons of AoE damage. Here it is, okay? So it's a delayed AoE damage. Be prepared as cleric. I also suggest clerics and chanters and maybe tank, if you have one, to use the right skills at some point of spawns of ads. Maybe if you are a cleric and you are a chanter, call some skills. Maybe the first spawns, a chanter use Divine Curtain. On the second spawns, use some other shields. On the third spawn, the tank use the Providence, something like this, okay? You have to call the skills and use it at the right moment to avoid taking too much damage, okay? So as you can see, it's always like this, boss. It's not that difficult to know the mechanics. It's just tank and healing, okay? Tank, healing and DPS. The boss after 7 minutes go rage mode and he one shot all. So you need to have a tons shit of damage, okay? To kill the boss in time. The problem is also that you need a tons of magical accuracy, so that's why Shear Buff it's recommended to do this boss. Of course, not everyone want to use that skill. In that case, I suggest you to socket all your PvE gear with magical accuracy stones. I can guarantee you that right now I'm not using Shear Buff, and I'm doing some resist, but I think it's doable. Right now I have like 9.5 thousand of magical accuracy, and as you can see I'm not missing so much, okay? I do just some resist. Anyway, for everybody, Shear Buff right now on this moment of the patch, if you don't have a really nice gear, it's recommended. On the last spawn of ads, it's the 4th one, because after you go rage mode, you will also get this debuff, the Ice Cyclone debuff, okay? And if you are unlucky, as we were, you also get Crystal Thorn, okay? So Crystal Thorn plus debuff plus ads plus Ice Cyclone, you will get a ton shit of damage. So as you can see, we will all die at this moment because we will get this Ice Cyclone damage plus the Thorn, so the delayed damage plus the ads. This is why most of people recommend more than 50,000 of HP, because you cannot do anything at this moment to avoid getting one shot if you are unlucky. So that's why I recommend to use on the 4th spawn Akital plus some shields from the chanter, okay? Some shields it's recommended on this phase, or probably you will get one shot if you don't have enough HP. Guys, I ask you to press like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video to keep supporting me, and share this video to your friends that it's in need, and see you soon on the next video.